Come on in. I'm here. Come on in. I'm just grabbing something on my way over. Hello, happy Friday. Welcome to Creative Crafting by Katie. I am Katie. Welcome to my page. Come on in, say hello. Let me know where you're from. If you're new, blah, 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 blah. All the good stuff. And let's get started. This is going to be fun. It just came to my head. I'm hoping it turns out the way I like it. So, I cannot wait. Hello, everybody. Roberta, Barbara, Jenny. Hello, Beth. Hello, 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 everybody. Alrighty. I got myself some cute nautical tonight. Remember those stencils I got the other day from, oh, where are they from? Good question. I don't want to say the wrong company. Plaid. That's what I thought. Folk art. Plaid. These ones that I got in my pack. Hello, Kathy. Well, welcome. Hello. Let me fix my screen. It looks a little weird, like I can't see things right. Okay. How has everybody's Friday been? Mine has been boring and uneventful. It's raining here. It's just crappy out. Everything's still a mess here on my table. Good thing we have gifting tonight, so make sure you stick around for the little metal truck. If we get over 100 watching, we'll do two. We'll do that. And then I have an array of napkins also to gift. So stick around for all that, and you must be a follower. Please follow the page. Please. Let's see. It's a little short to go sideways. That's okay. We'll go the long ways. No worries. I'm going to make this look like shiplap, okay? So I'm going to go this way with it as opposed to up and down because I feel like those, let's see. What lines do I think will work? Maybe I'll go up and down. Okay. Just thinking out loud. Never mind me. Never the mind. I'm going to put a little white paint on. Joanne, hideous to what? Your day? Kathy, just hit the follow button on my page. Or, yeah, the follow button is all you got to do there. All right, let's get started. I'm gonna grab me some new brushes. How is that? Grab me some new chippy brushes, because I'm gonna be Picasso tonight. Thank you for spreading the love. I appreciate it here. All right, ladies. Well, welcome everybody. I'm gonna put some white on here just so I have something to kind of blend in, because I'm going to also add some other colors, which I'm not 100% sure on, so I didn't go over the product list with you guys, because this is all, let's wing it. It's rainy and crappy. It's a little muggy, but a little nip in the air with some wind, so it's going to be a crappy weekend. So I'm hoping to get a lot of stuff done in my house, in my basement, in my crafting world. I have a lot. I want to get a bunch of tapings done for my Craft Around the Clock TV. Don't forget to get over there and get all ready, because that's next week, ladies. Next Wednesday, I think it is, the 30th. That's when Craft Around the Clock TV is coming to Roku and probably Amazon Fire the same day. Not 100% sure on that. If and when I find that out, I will shoot you guys the 411 on that. Hello. Thank you for spreading the love. That's how this whole process works. Spread the love, get new followers, get more people, have more fun, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of this blue. It is slate blue. We're going to play around with that in the background. You're ready for what to begin, Brenda? The weekend? Because if that's what you're talking about, girl, so am I. 100%. I love that cow picture. I think I know what you're talking about. Does it have flowers on the head? Thank you, Mara. How are you, girl? Okay, so we're going to get in here with not a lot. We're just going to, I probably won't even use any more than what I've got right here. I really just blended it in. That's why I put white all across this board before. I'm going to get my little ball messed up. Don't want that. We're just trying to give this kind of a little bit natural. Blend it in really well into the white. And this is like a blue gray. This slate blue is like a blue gray. Love it, love it, love it. Hello, everybody. Awesome, Mara. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while, Mara. I haven't seen you on here in a while, girl. I'm just going to hit what's left on my brush on the outer edges of this because I did not go over it with white, but I don't want to be like overly anything with it. I just want to be a little bit of something here. So we're just going to hit it with what we've got left on our parchment paper here on a brush. You don't want it to be left alone and look a little bit off, if that makes sense to you. Touch that with my hand. So we're looking about like that, and this is what we have on the front. Get my little cruddy off. Okay. Now I'm going to dry it up. Hey, 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 hey. Kathy, that was for you. Hey, 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 hey. Thank you, everybody, for spreading the love, sprinkling in the jelly. Gotta get my bristle out there. Touch it up. Hello, Ella. Oh, I'm so sorry. I got me a Fire Stick on Prime Day as well because I have Roku on a couple Roku sticks because we don't have smart TVs on every TV. And then I have only two smart TVs, so some of them I'm having trouble downloading, but anyways. So I bought a Fire Stick just so I can see how that one works too. Alright. That's pretty darn dry. I'm hoping this turns out as cool as I want it to be. Let's get into one of our little thin brushes. Okay, so you could use a small tip brush or you could use the acrylic paint pen if you want to on something like this next step. I should not have thrown my paper in the garbage. I could have left it. I'm going to set my stencil back there because things are a little bit, like I have all this stuff here in case I want to use it. So it's getting a little bit out of control. AKA, clean your crap up, girl. I really need to clean this up, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to use this white later, I think. Okay, so let me grab one more of those. I'm going to grab some more parchment paper here. Actually, I can just use this little thingy here. All right, Jennifer, nice. Okay, this is Tranquil Gray. I know these are not paints that you guys are going to find like at the craft store and stuff. They are an Anna Griffin paint. I understand eBay sells them. They're quite expensive on that. I got them on clearance when I bought them. So, unfortunately, you know I'm going to want to keep using them, right? But they're such great colors. I love them. And this is a chalk paint as well. Half of them are and half of them are not. So, I think I might have to get in here with a little stick here. Give it a little stir. Get our colors mixed up a little bit better. So this is not like real gray. Oh, wow, Barbara, thank you. Alex is officially now the director slash coach. Him and another girl are taking on this role. And I believe they're both first timers to the camp this year. So, he got to do laundry today. I mean, that's the big thrill. The kids come tomorrow. He's in the age bracket of 13-year-old boys. How fun is that? He's got some high-profile kids though that are in his one or two right in his bunk. Okay, like some kids. Parents that are owners of some major sports teams and stuff like that. So that's why they can afford the $20,000+ for this camp. I about died when he told me that. Yes, I agree, Tina. Go, Alex. Okay, so this board is, I don't want that. I need inches. Almost 11. I mean, I guess you can call it 11. I think they're cheating. They probably are either calling it 11 or 10 and a half. I just want to kind of eyeball it. So let me get a little bit, let's see. And it doesn't matter. We're just going to go every inch and a half. So, inch and a half. Half an inch. So it's not going to be perfect here. And we'll just leave it like that. And I'm not going to like necessarily stick to that. It's just going to be my kind of my little bit of direction here. And I'm going to use a ruler to kind of help guide me a little bit. This is just shiplap. It doesn't matter. So this one's kind of a grayish green. And I'm hoping that it'll work ever so slightly. We are going to come here and just be very light with the brush, okay? Don't worry if it hits. If it hits, fine. If it doesn't, fine. Don't worry about how light or dark it gets in certain areas. And let it intentionally skip. And we can come back in here and tidy up whatever we feel we want. Okay, we're just gonna do a little fade with our brush. That's why we have a real fine tip brush. If you want it to be really precise, go ahead and use like a paint pen or something that's got the consistent paint on there for it. Alrighty. So this is what we're starting out with. And I'm going to blend it a little bit, so don't worry about it. It's not going to be like that. If you get too much, we can fix it. That's what I'm basically saying. I don't know why I feel so wound up right now. Like, calm it down, girl. Beth, Katie wants Katie Page to buy t-shirts. What? My page is creativecraftingbykatie.com. Everything I have is just on every social media page. It's my name, and my website's just .com. If that helps you, Darla, I'm not really sure what you're talking about. But this shirt I'm wearing tonight is on my website. And it also comes where it's a black lab. This is my little Hunter Joe. He's not so little, but he's mine. He's my baby. Okay. We'll just leave that there. Like that. So tomorrow, we are going to be going to an ice cream parlor. And it's probably about an hour away from our house. It's going to be crappy outside. It's supposed to rain for the next 7 days, which I've already said. And so we're going to go to this ice cream parlor. And we're taking Alex's girlfriend. God help her. Kidding. Hopefully she likes us. You're welcome, Darla. Yeah, he can FaceTime me right. Well, let's clarify this. Because I've been in training this past week, he's been able to FaceTime me or call me. And he usually FaceTimes me when he does. And, but starting tomorrow, it's pretty much all hands on deck. There's not going to be a whole lot of free time. And especially with him, the camp is extremely understaffed anyways. A lot of people couldn't come from other countries that normally would come here and be a part of this. So that's one reason why he's going to be doing what he's doing. the width of this, no, that's not, no, that's his friend, not his girlfriend. Yes. The girl that made this, Anna, she's the one that was crafting with me that one night, but that's not Alex's girlfriend. I know you guys were pushing that one night. That's funny. That's just one of his really good friends. Alex has a really good set of friends. Arjuna has a good set of friends. They are just like your own. They're all a pain in the butt. You love them, but you're happy when they leave. They are fun. Fun, fun, fun. I think I'm painting the thingy more than I'm painting the board. Oh well. It's okay. And just freehand it if you could freehand this if you want. I don't know that I trust myself to freehand it because I'm not good at straight lines. I can't cut a straight line. I can't do nothing. And then I think I'm just gonna, because it's awkward, I'm just gonna come in here and hand draw in one last little bit off the edge here and maybe on the other side too. Any big plans for the weekend, folks? So we're going to this ice cream parlor. I'm gonna post some pictures of what all of our ice cream is. Oh, it's incredible how much ice cream you will get in a serving of whatever you order. And my favorite ice cream is a banana split. When I go to Dairy Queen, I get the banana split blizzard. You know, when I go to here, I get the banana split. I don't make banana splits at home. However, I'm going to start making banana splits. I've got myself a ice cream, or like more of a frozen fruit like maker. And if you put a banana in with the frozen fruit, it makes it kind of like a creamy ice cream. So I tried it with a frozen banana, and that does not work well with this thing. It's too much for the machine, I think. It's not what it's intended for. It's intended for like frozen strawberries with a soft banana, not frozen banana with frozen strawberries or whatever you're choosing. You could also put like nuts or caramel or something like that if you want to flavor it. So they say, right? And so anyways, I'm going to try doing some of that at home. Let me see if I were to try to come in here if it's already dry. Yeah, it's already dry. Alrighty, so we might have to just come back in here. Where's my white? Here it is. Oh, that sounds like fun, Anne. Oh, man. That sounds like a blast, quite frankly. Did I get rid of my blue brush? Dang it. No, I did not. Okay. Let's mix a couple of these. What we want is it to be really matchy-matchy, right? So I'm going to come in here and go over this again and help make those lines a little subtle. Tone them down a little bit. All right. Well, it sounds like some people are doing some things and some people are doing nothing. Honest to God, when we go to this ice cream parlor, like, they have really good food too. So that's like, it's kind of sad because you can't even go there and get food and be able to eat ice cream too. It's like incredible. And it's an old-fashioned like style parlor with the ooh, that was gonna fall. The stools, you know, around. It's just like a continuous circle or horseshoe shape, and then a couple booths, and then it repeats like 3 times. So it's fun. Just keep working this till you like it. We don't want like those lines to be like super heavy. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm coming in here and giving it a little bit of a go-go. Okay. Where's my water bottle? Anybody see my water bottle? I know. Shush, girl. Squirt a little bit of water on there. See if that'll help blend it. Just a wee bit of water. A couple squirts is all I did. What this is doing is like soaking it into the canvas better. I'm not even doing like full squirts either. This way you're losing that that look of the canvas. It's smoothing it out for you. Okay. See that? We'll just hit our sides while we're at it. I'm going to cover this paint up before it winds up on the stinking floor. Oh, Sandy, it's actually in Jackson, Michigan. So it is not far from Ohio. You'll have to look it up. It's called the Ice Cream Parlor in Jackson. I'm sure that if you send me a private message, I'm sure that we can find the address. I'm going to add some water to this. Alright, let's get this bad boy cleaned up a little bit and get rid of our brushes, I think. We got a whole drawer of them if we need them. Just grab new. Yeah, Sandy, look it up. Hello, hello. That's enjoy your concert. That sounds like fun. I'm kind of missing the whole concert thing. The whole concert vibe. I don't know why. So I'm crazy or something. It's before Ann Arbor. It's even closer to probably where you would be. It's going to be a little bit different direction. Are you going to Ann Arbor? There, I forgot. I didn't see who commented on that. Ann Arbor's closer to me. I would go through Ann Arbor or past Ann Arbor to get to Jackson. Oh, there it is. I think it was Sandy was asking. There you go, Sandy. Okay, so now I'm going to get, let's make sure this is dry actually. Let me get it really good and dry. Because I'm going to put my stencil in there and I don't want to mess it up. Okay, I'm not going to paint this stencil. I'm going to be tracing this stencil on here. So let's see if we can kind of get it in the center of it. Because I'm trying. That actually looks pretty decent. Get my pencil, and I'm just going to lightly trace this. The rope and all. I would recommend just a pencil on this in case what I want to do with this, if it doesn't wind up covering it all, then we could at least get back in there with an eraser and try to get that off. Now, by all means, you could do a lot of fun things with this stencil. You could stencil it with some fun paint, or it would be really cool to stencil it with that salt wash, that white, and paint and color the paint in a cool color of like a navy. That would be fun. That's not what I'm going to do tonight, but that's a fantastic idea that's just popped in my head. I might have to do that. I just get too many ideas and I don't have enough days in the crafting world. Or is that called real life? It's that darn job, ladies. It's that darn job getting in the way all the time. I would not advise tracing this beforehand either, because I think it would all get covered up with the paint. I'm not sure why I'm doing another nautical project, because I so don't have any space for it. I did not get to the store today and pick up. I went to a store, but I forgot to get, I forgot to look for candles. I think I already traced that. I forgot to look for candles for that lantern that I did. See, I just messed that up. I was on a mission for Hunter to find him a little bed to lay on in the living room, because we bought one for Sadie and he looked sad, like he had nothing. Okay, so there we have it. That's exactly why I'm doing it, Lorraine. Just for you, dear. Just for you. All right. This is what I'm intending to do. I don't know that it's going to work. I got my little thingies, right? And this is what I want to do. Is outline my stencil. I was just wondering if I needed to paint it first, but I think I'll be okay. I might have to just go too wide and overlap. Let's do that. That'll make it a little bit wider. I don't know that I'll have enough for too wide. I'm not going to have enough for too wide, I don't think. Okay, so what I'll do is, let me see if I have a silver paint pen. I always get these projects in my mind. You could just stencil this silver, but since I've already pulled it up, I'm just going to come in here with this. Well, thank you, Denise. I'm just going to come in here with this silver paint pen and kind of fill it in. See how quick that'll be? It'll be just like coloring. I love to color. So fun. So this is going to take care of many things. The pencil mark. Okay, so if you wanted to, go ahead and just stencil this on, or do this. This is a metallic color, so you might have a hard time finding that as, if you don't already have that paint, I don't know that I'd go out and get it. You might want to just use a regular gray. I almost feel like this is faster than stenciling. I'm not huge. A stencil person. I'll probably use these stencils more for this kind of a project where I trace it out and do something else with it. I'm loving the silver popping off of this color of canvas, though. It doesn't have to be 100% colored in either. We're going to put all those things over it anyways. So more around your edges, I would think. Hello. I have a ton of those coloring books. A ton of them. I have not had the opportunity to color in a really long time. The last time I meaningfully colored was like 3 years ago, over 3 years ago, before my mom passed away. Sorry. I'm choking up here. Before my mom passed away, I colored her a fall page out of the coloring book that I was working on. She loved to just take the book, and if I didn't pull the sheet out, she would just look through the book. And she'd look through the same book multiple times. And she would just sit and look at what I would do, or my sister or the girls. Sometimes we would sit, outside at the bar or at the kitchen table, and all of us girls, not my mom, this is after, and we would just color. I have tons of markers and colored pencils and all that fun stuff. But it's been hard to get back into it ever since then. It just hasn't, it hasn't like come to me, the inspiration. The inspiration's just gone. That and the diamond art. I love to do that too, and I just don't have time. But I'm going to try to make some time. I'm not sure if you can get these at the Dollar Tree or not. Does anybody know if you can get these paint markers there? I actually kind of love it just like this. But I'm not going to leave it like that, right? It is. They have black and silver. Holy moly, Peggy. What do you do with them, Peggy? I've turned quite a few of them into craft projects. I have a cute fall one with, it's like a turquoisey blue truck with pumpkins in the back, and I think it says hello fall. Almost done coloring. So this will work out really well for any of the area that doesn't cover the pin, because it's kind of hard to make a circle cover in some of these square areas. All right. So I do not have the rope part done yet, but I have this done. Let me see how that plays. Oh, you guys can actually see when I'm coloring how well it turned out. Barb. Honest to God, isn't that so funny? I did trace the outline first, but you could stencil this. This was kind of an afterthought because I don't want to see any of the background blue coming through. I wanted it to match my little thumbtacks that I'm going to be using. Thanks, guys. Okay, okay. Yes, that's what I did to mine. I did a bunch at Easter. I had done them up like before I went live. I was playing around with stuff. And I actually put them on the backing. I glued them down with just hot glue. To foam board is what I did with them, Peggy. And then I put some jute, thick jute around the outside to hide the cork. And depending on what they were, sometimes I would put a little grass down there. Whatever. You know. You know how it goes. Hey, Beth, when I walked upstairs last night, I stepped in a piece of glass. All right, I'm going to start this way. And I'm just going to do one because I'm not going to have enough to do too wide in this particular area anyways. So go ahead, thumbtack it down. If you don't like it, let's lift it up and do it again. We should not see the hole because it's pretty wide tack. I do want them to slightly overlap each other. I kind of like that look. So these thumbtacks are from the Dollar Tree. Get you a bunch. They come in gold and silver. That's hilarious. You know, these kids, sometimes they've got talent. That's right. Man, my hair is a stinking mess. Whatever. You guys don't mind, do you? It's so crappy rainy out that you can't even, you know, you can't keep your hair styled. Okay. This really shouldn't take too long, I'm hoping. If you want to, you could take these, it would be time consuming, but you could take off each one of these with a little pair of snips. You could take off the pin. Okay. Because the pins are going to be back here, okay? But they're not going to stick out from the board. They are in the canvas. They are dipped below this board. Does that make sense? I can't even I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh, my head is totally cut off. Why didn't you guys say something? Let me see if I can move me without tipping it. Oh yeah, no. Better leave it. Better leave it. We don't want to mess anything up. Let's see. Try to make that 3 wide. But I don't know if that's going to work. Yep, that'll work. That will work. Come on. Okay. Keep going along the line here. You could put paper across the back. Of course you could, Michelle. You could put paper. You could just put what you call it? Felt? A piece of felt back there. That would be a fantastic idea. Yes, yes, yes. All of the above. So just try to find the outline. See why we want the silver backing, and so the blue's not showing through. In some of these areas, we might have to go and go 3 wide. Because this curves on a slight angle, we're going to go with the curve, and then I'll come back in and fill it in. This is just something fun, and it got a lot of texture to it. That's my favorite part. And let's just pray we don't run out of tacks. I'm trying to stay out of the Dollar Tree and every other store. I don't need any more stuff. So if I were to go in there saying, I might need some more thumbtacks, guess what's going to happen? This chick's going to come out of there with a whole bunch of crap. Whole bunch of stuff she don't need, but she thinks she needs. Oh, look how cute that is. Oh, that's new. I gotta find that. I gotta get me that. You know what I mean, ladies, right? I think we all are on the same page here. In the same boat. In the same boat. Laugh at my jokes. Don't laugh at my jokes. I don't care. Okay, I'm not going to fill in the remainder until I'm done outlining everything. Oh no, Denise, what'd you get? What'd you find that was good there? I do the same thing at the Goodwill too. I can come out of there with $30 worth of fabric or clothes for fabric to use on crafting. That's great. Somebody else told him to say that, huh, Cynthia? You wonder. I accidentally told my daughter, we're going to go to Hobby Lobby, and I meant to say Home Goods because I wanted to get Hunter this bed, right? And this bed is a baby bed. It's like a baby, like something they could lay on the floor and play on. And it's just real thin. Whatever. Because he just like lays next to Sadie looking all sad. And we cannot have that for Mr. Hunter. Heck yeah. I personally do not watch other crafters for the simple fact, not that I don't want to watch other crafters. I started watching other crafters. That's how I made that thing last night with the wreath with the clothespins, was because they that's just how I kind of got into this whole thing. Was I came across them in my feed on Facebook, and I was like, oh my gosh, I could do all that. And so I got into this, right? At any rate, long story short, I don't like to watch other crafters because I really don't want to copy somebody else. I don't want to know in my head that I've just done something that somebody else has done. If I have, I would never do it without saying, hey, can I do like, if I know them, I would ask. If I don't know them, you just got to give them props. It's 100% the right thing to do. I have no problems doing that. If I see something on Pinterest, I never think to write down like who it was. I guess I should do that. But I'm totally not going to have enough things. Hey, Beth, you should text the girls. Oh, it's too late. I was going to say, if they go to a store, they could find some thumbtacks. Tell them to go to Walmart and get me some thumbtacks and silver and hurry up. They're out and about, them girls. It's bothering that you guys, my head's cut off. Well, thank you, Stella. Yeah, nothing against them. I don't, and I'm not going to say I haven't gone to Pinterest for an idea. I have. As a matter of fact, I have an idea for something I'm going to do for TV that I had seen on Pinterest. I think we all kind of have similar ideas, and we maybe do things in a different manner. Does that make sense? Like, I'm by far, I'm not the first person to make this board look like shiplap, right? Yeah. Pinterest is fun. Who's got time for Pinterest? You could be on there for days. I wonder how many of these come in a pack. You could choose to just leave this outline and not actually fill in the middle. It'll give you an idea of either way. Since I have, once again, an unfinished product. Forgive me. I'm giving away some napkins today. And a truck. Keep sprinkling so we can hit that 100 mark. I can give away more. Gift away. Sorry, I don't want to, like, get put in FB jail. Ooh, I might have to hot glue a couple of these in here. We're coming up to the wood side. What do you call it? The frame. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. All right, they're pushing right in. All right. Whew. Man, it's really hot down here all of a sudden. Holy moly, Mary. You can keep that weather, babe. I'm good. I just want to double check and make sure that I don't have another container of those. And I don't. So, get you a big container, ladies. I'm actually going to take them out of here. Because I want to finish the look of going all the way around. I can fill this in later on. And again, you might choose not to fill it in. You might like the way it looks open, so you can go with whatever works for you. Compromise, improvise, do what you gotta do. I can pick them up first thing in the morning because I'm going right next door, a couple doors down to the post office. I have to mail Alex a couple things, and I have to mail out what I'm gifting tonight. Okay. So this is cute in itself if you just wanted to leave it like that. And last time what I did was I came in here with some hot glue and helped secure it all down in the back side of it. And I just kind of go right over the pin. I want to be a little bit careful right there because I do have some holes from my existing pin I just took out. I don't want any of that to go through the front on me. Even if you were to put something back here like felt or something like that to finish this off, again, you're not going to get, they're not going to hurt you if you touched it. It's not like you're going to like die or something from touching it, right? So if you feel the need to finish it off, you do you, ladies. Okay. Boy, this is some concentration here. I need some more glue. Thank you, everybody. Where'd I stop? Over here. You could do a second project and wrap all that string around there. That's one project I will not do. I'm not a fan of that string art so much. I mean, it looks cool and stuff, but it's just, to me, I can't get into it. Nothing against anybody that wants to do it. Knock yourself out. I'm not saying that. I personally don't think I could handle it with my craziness here. I think I'd get bored. Okay. Let's just let that set up for a second before it drips everywhere. I'm going to get rid of this container because it's quite flimsy. And we are going to move on to the rope itself, okay? I have two options. I have white, that is your mop string. Actually, I have three options. Or four. I could even do four. Okay, so I have white, that's a mop string, which is smaller. If you wanted to do that. I have regular, regular nautical size roping. Or I have this one, which I think is going to be a little bit too chunky. All three of these are from the dollar store. So this one here might be a little bit too much. Let's see. Actually, it might not be a little too much. Okay. Which rope do you like? This one or this one? I do have this one chunkier. Because I think the chunkier actually looks good. It's not as chunky as the white. So here's our options. I kind of like the cream, quite honestly. Kind of like that one. Your other option would be to take gold and put push pins around here. Or thumbtacks around here. Could be another option if you wanted to use the gold ones and go in here. The cream, the cream. Do you like the cream? The cream of the crop? Okay, let's get rid of... So, all these are from the Dollar Tree. Every stinking one of them. Cream it is. Cream wins. Let's make sure we don't lose this, right? Let me get me a little bit of glue going on in here. I'm just kind of like smashing it in there, using the tip of this to spread it, because we don't want to lose any of those little fine hairs. Can't you burn this too and make it go? I do have that. I do, Kelly. Somewhere. I do have some. I forgot about the blue and white one. Got that much. That'll work too. So now, back to the eye doctor. Do you want one or do you want two? The blue and white. This one actually pulls everything out better. Let's just go with this one. Let me see something here. I'm still here. Now we'll cut it again. Me too, Roberta. Kelly's the one that reminded me of it. I totally forgot about it. This one will probably be a little bit easier to work with too, because it won't unravel as much the way it's put together. Like each rope feels like it has some sort of a coating around it already. So we're just going to ensure that that does not go anywhere. Just smash it down. Yeah, good job, Kelly. Kelly, you need your own show, girl. Don't want to go too far into our little silverness here. I mean, it doesn't look like much yet because it's just a little piece, but we'll keep going. I'm going to glue this in sections. We'll do this section and then we'll come curve around the other side. No, Kathy, that one is not this. That one is from Hobby Lobby, and you'll find it in the section where, not by the fabric. You know how they have the section of ribbons by the fabric? Then they have a section of ribbons more up front by the bridal aisles and your fruits and things like that. That's where I found this rope at. And I got it for about $4, but it was a 15-foot roll. So pretty decent for $4. Sometimes, ladies, you gotta spend it just to have that right thing to finish it off. Right, Stella, me too. I have to get to 10,000 followers, so that's why I need the help of spreading the love. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Man, I'm so hungry. I haven't had dinner yet. I'm so hungry. My stomach is growling. Okay. Coming along. Coming along cute. One more piece. Well, thank you, Diane. I think it was Diane. It's already scrolled by. I'm sorry, dear. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to cut this down a little bit. I don't want it to come over that far. That's better. That's better. Yes, Mara. I think it'll look cool once it's all filled in, too. I think that'll help out a tremendous amount. Just for the cool texture. So remember, I do have the intentions to fill this in once I get more of my thumbtacks from the dollar store. I didn't think it would take that many. So I'm going to fill in all of this area here. That's my personal preference. You don't have to do that. But I'm going to, because that's what I want to do. That's my show. I get to do whatever I want. Oh, my goodness, I'm hot. Okay. Let's just get some of these smushed down here on the ends. Have I seen something at the Dollar Tree? Animals, Peggy? Is that what you said? I don't know how to work this stinking laptop. I have not seen the laser fish. Is that what you're asking? Whew. Okay, let me get my salt wash. Ooh, doggy. Yeah, it does look good if you don't fill it in. You don't have to fill it in. I just want to fill it in, and I might take a little bit of some turquoise luster and play with it. That's why I kind of wanted to fill it in. And I'll show you the luster that I'm talking about. It's just to grab another depth, and I wouldn't do it on all of the push pins. I would try very hard to just keep it right down the center, okay? But this turquoise I thought might be a little bit fun to pull in, okay? But again, I can't do that because I can't finish it. Great. So let's make a tiny bit of this and maybe play around with that. And hopefully it looks cool. I don't know if it's going to. I was going to put some salt wash down there. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be waves. I just had this stinking thing open. Oh boy. Probably all gunky in there around the sides. Ugh. Well, I guess I'm just going to go to a white acrylic paint then. When all else fails, grab you a white acrylic paint. It's cheaper anyways, right? It's cheaper. This is a powdery substance that I'm going to make into a texture. So this would be if you wanted to, maybe if you weren't here in the beginning, I said you could take salt wash and stencil it, the salt wash on, and it would give you a textured look of the paint. It's kind of texturing whatever color paint you decide to use. Possibly, Michelle, possibly, you could give it a try. The chunkier you want it, the less paint you put in here. I don't want it like super chunky. I want to make it look kind of like, you know how you have the foam of the waves when they come in to the beach and they break, you know, onto the beach there. That's kind of what I'm going for. So I use this a lot when I'm making my Christmas projects as my snow. So you can make this thicker if you wanted, or thinner if you wanted. I'm going to go a tad bit thinner. You could use plaster, Denise, but the problem with plaster is it tends to want to flake off a little bit more than this. This will kind of flake off if you have it on there real thin. I don't know. You could give it a try with plaster. I do have plaster here from the Dollar Tree. You could probably use the spackle for do you use it, Denise, spackle or plaster for crafting for winter, for like snow and stuff? I don't know, Ruth. You could try baking soda if it's gonna stick or not. Does that make sense? All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm trying to make this more like peaks of the water down here. So I'm going to start off at the bottom, and I'm going to just gradually go up, and I'm not going to make it even across the bottom either. This is just going to add some fun element to the side, and if you can tell from here that I'm using just a stir for my stick there. Can you see the peak coming from having kind of have a little bit of a glob on the end, and it allows it to, it just flakes. I would think that would be exactly what would happen. This is going to harden. If it were on there, some of it could break off. Don't get me wrong. Some of this stuff could break off, these peaks. Definitely can break off. But yeah, if you ladies try any other method that you're shooting out there, let us know. Show your project. There's the Creative Corner where we post all of our finished products. That you can join that group if you'd like. It's right here on my page under Groups, Creative Corner. You also can use those little Dollar Tree spackle tools too if you want. That works too. And I have them. I just seem to always grab a stick. I don't know why. I just do. Habit. Okay, let me look to see. I'm just going to come up. I'm just going to kind of like this with it, with the edges. Okay, kind of go a little bit higher on my corners. And it doesn't have to be like fully covered. Just go ahead and let some of that blue show through, because naturally the water is going to have that, right? If you wanted to add a little sparkle, throw some diamond dust in here. I'm not interested in the sparkle, but if you wanted to sparkle up your little peaks here, go ahead and sprinkle some diamond dust in it, and it'll dry that way. I don't need any more sparkle with this. I think it's good the way the sparkle or the silver plays off. So I'm not going to do any more sparkle. Can you see how that looks? Let me see what you guys are able to see. Do you like that? Do you guys see that now? I'm just now seeing it, how it comes up. So, ladies, we got to get the word out about me. We got to let people know that I'm not just doing this everyday stuff. And I'm trying to move things along a little bit faster. Sometimes it's just not possible. Sometimes we can't just snap our fingers and our craft is done. It looks cute the way it is. Again, I do want to fill it in with the rest of my beads and see how that plays off. And maybe I can smash this down a little bit here. I had seen somebody say you could poke a hole in the canvas maybe and stick it down in there. I'd be afraid that then the canvas would continue to like rip. So I don't want to do that. Not to say that that wouldn't work. It's very, very possible. Okay. Just kind of smash your rope down on these edges. You little bugger. Trying to fold it under. Oh, thanks, Denise. That's so sweet of you. Okay. Let me just put a hanger on here, and I don't have to make the hanger because I have it here. I'm just going to have to like fix it up a little bit. So that's what you can do, is put a little bit of glue there and kind of like shove it together and get those to kind of come a little bit better together. But they actually are not bad. So that's what I have here. Now, one more question. And this stuff is just going to harden. It's not going to be any good tomorrow. So that's not going to work if you want to do anything like that. I don't know if you were to put any white stuff on the ends of these, if that would kind of help the rope out a little bit. To not, yeah. You know what I mean? If you want to hide it a little bit. But it just basically from there is garbage. Oh, thanks, Darla. You could probably do that. Yeah, Cheryl. This chicken a sewer. You could probably do something like that. We'll see how it all plays out tomorrow after I get the rest of it in. The other thing you could probably do is take some thumbtacks and just kind of go up it. Put a thumbtack or two on each side here and just let it kind of flow right into the bead. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to try tomorrow, but I'm just going to leave it alone for tonight. Okay, so our last bit is I have these beads that I found here from Dollar General. They were $3. They have this little thing on the end of it. And this little thing on the end. I'm just going to take it and use the beads as my rope. So do you like the white with the natural? Or the gray in the natural? Sorry, I was reading comments. Or like this brighter blue. And if you don't like any of them, I could just go ahead and whitewash some myself as well. If you guys don't really like any of that, I can take my my blue here and do this as well. So those are your 4 choices. White, gray, that blue, or I can do my own up real quick. I bought these to use in my tier tray, but I never really do much with a tier tray. I see mostly gray, so. I'll just cut the tassel off and save it. So you can definitely use that for something else. And I'm gonna take a couple off and tie it. Just for now, I'm just gonna tie it off. And then we can go from there. So I don't need anything real big either. And I'm going to want to end with a natural. Let's see here. I'm going to wind up losing the rest of the beads. You know that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I like even numbers. Okay. I'm going to knot it in here. Because there's 11 on here. And because I like my numbers to be even, but the way that's already colored, I don't want to take it apart. So I'm going to throw a knot in here. That's going to kind of separate my sections. Okay, that'll be one section. Then we'll have our gray one that can just dangle in the midst. And let's tie another knot. No, I don't want you over there. Hold on. Get your butt back over there where you belong. Frickin' frack. Sorry. You guys don't like the natural with it? You don't like the natural beads? You love them? I don't like what I just did with it. So it's going to have to be just odd. Just taking these knots out that I placed in here, trying to separate the one gray one, but I'm just going to leave it alone. Well, thank you. Yeah, it's going to be gray and neutral. That's why I say you do you. If you like some other color tones or whatever. I'm just trying to get onto the gifting, right, ladies? That's what we're trying to get onto, the gifting. I think this will look good. You have to have something different. You don't want to be all matchy all the time. Okay? No matchy. And since we have our canvas here and it's you know, we're going into the wood, I'm going to actually just use my staple gun and I will staple this bad boy down. I don't like a big hanger. Like, I don't like an excessive amount of stuff on the top. Does that make sense? I do not like these, like, big, long hangers. Okay, that'll be much more secure than hot gluing it, but if you don't have a staple gun, just hot glue it. No big deal. Okay, there we go. I will finish it off tomorrow. I'll get you guys a finished picture tomorrow online. I'll post something on it. But I think it turned out really well. Be careful of that. Anytime you work with this stuff, fix your back first. Put your stinking border on, or your hanger on first, so you're not smashing your little peaks. Silly me. Alrighty, if you guys already won a napkin bundle, please let me know so that we can spread the love to somebody else. We don't want to be greedy and taking them. We do not want to be taking them from others that could enjoy them as well, even if you didn't get what you wanted. I'm looking for my book. I have a book I write everybody in. Well, my goodness. Alright, so what we're going to do is scroll and scroll and scroll again. This is not my book, so I'm trusting everybody to be honest. If you won or not, please be honest. And then we'll go on to the next person. Okay. So we do four napkins to 4 different people. And thank you, Adriana. She has dinner for me if I want it. How nice of her. All right, today's date. Here's the deal. I'm not tracking you down. You got to private message me your address, please, okay? When you're all said and done, make sure that you private message me your address, and then I will get them in the mail. I like to go on Saturday mornings. So if you don't get me your address prior to Saturday morning, tomorrow morning, when I go to the post office, then you'll have to wait till I go to the post office again, right? Alrighty. again, 4 people for the napkins, and then I will do the truck after. By any chance, did we never hit 100 tonight, did we? Beth, did we ever hit 100? Let me back that up while I'm going over. I have to go to my phone and scroll because this does not scroll. This does not scroll. Okay. I didn't see 100 ever, but if I was wrong, go ahead and let me know, Beth. Okay, let me get back up to the top so I'm fair with everybody. We'll go back and forth between the entire section of comments from the entire night. Okay, guys? Alrighty. Marsha Hake, H-A-A-K. Marsha H-A-A-K. Alrighty. That was number 1. And Kathy Lewis. You are Kathy Widman Lewis. And please comment if anybody's won already. I don't believe you two have. Debbie L. E-L-Y. That's number 3. Judy McGuire. And if you live outside the U.S., let me know that. You can have the napkins. That's not a problem. I just can't, I'm not mailing anything else out of the United States right now, so let me know. Has any one of the Marsha H-A-A-K, have you won before? Or Kathy Widman Lewis? Or Debbie L? E-L-Y? Eel? Or Judy McGuire? I'm just going to wait really quickly here and make sure. Congratulations, everybody. And then I do have one more, lady, so don't go anywhere, for that metal truck. Yeah, Cynthia, watch the replay. Because I do have some thumbtacks to fill in the middle still. I just ran out. You know how it is. Okay, so let's do one more for... Let's do one more just for the metal truck, okay? So this is the metal truck. And again, if you're in the U.S., only for this metal truck. All right, so here we go. Round and round. Round we go. And this does not matter. If you want a napkin, this doesn't matter. I have Jessica Nelson. N-E-L-S-O-N. Jessica Nelson. E-N-E-L-S-O-N. That is for the metal truck. Congratulations. Even if you guys, if you've ever won or you've ever bought anything off of me, please resend the message. I might not have the message anymore for starters, but it's just much easier for me to not have to go scrolling through back all of my messages. If you could be so kind to send that to me again. I get it. It's a pain in the butt. Okay, so Jessica Nelson, this is yours. And then the other 4 ladies are going to get a pack of napkins. And I have a bunch of different napkins here. Flowers, anchors, lemons, some, what's her name? Some of these. And some Reed Drummond napkins. And some flags. Oh, Jessica, that's awesome. Anyways, that's what the rest of get. Marsha, Kathy, Debbie, and Judy get the napkins. Jessica gets the truck. And keep spreading the love. When I get to 100, I'm going to gift one of these away. So every time I can get 100 people watching my live. So tell your friends. Come on over and hang out. And if you guys are new to my page, please don't forget to follow. I appreciate everybody's support by just sprinkling or spreading the love, whatever you want to call it. That is huge for me. I appreciate that. The comments I love. I will go back in and say hi to some of you and comment back. Don't forget my Craft Around the Clock TV premieres June 30th. I am going to be one of the ones on there first. There's like 25 of us or whatever. So I will be one of those crafters. So Amazon Fire Stick and Roku TV. You can just go look for Craft Round, ROUND, the clock TV. Also, go to the website. Go to the Facebook page and the Instagram page, because there's some giftings of Rokus and Fire Sticks, but I don't know like what's going on, where it stands. So go over there, like the page, follow the page, do all that fun stuff on the TV side of it. And maybe if you guys don't have one, maybe you'll get one. Maybe you'll be the lucky one that was chosen, because that's gonna those are continuous, I believe, from my understanding. She's got some more coming. Oh, thanks. I loved it too. I think it really turned out really cool. I do like it. Yes, Cynthia, work is getting in the way of crafting. That is my next t-shirt. Work sucks, crafting doesn't. All right, everybody. I'm off tomorrow. I've got lots of stuff to do for the TV and to get prepared for you guys for Sunday. I'll be back on Sunday night. Come see me. And, yeah, I got to get some stuff ready because we're going to Vegas soon, and I'm going to have some short tutorials coming out, and they'll be pre-done and ready for you guys that I can have scheduled on my page for the days that I'm gone. But we'll probably go live in Vegas. If you guys are interested in seeing us in Vegas at all, let me know, because my daughter's turning 21, so we'll definitely go live on her birthday, so you guys can give her congratulations and stuff for all that fun stuff. So keep tuning in. Fridays are gifting of napkins, and I've got these trucks right now, and let's keep going so we can get some more of those giftings away for the metal trucks. They're fun. I picked up some more, ladies. I'm just telling you. All right. Have a great weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye.